Paul McCartney kicked off the first of two Got Back tour shows in Montreal on Monday, filling the Bell Centre and taking fans on a magical, nostalgic journey through decades of music, a career in which he's remained both timeless and ever-evolving. McCartney is also making headlines with his contribution to the upcoming vinyl release of the compilation album, Is This What We Want? He's adding a nearly silent track titled Bonus Track as a protest against copyright theft by artificial intelligence companies about as current as it gets. He recently released a new book, Wings, revisiting his personal and artistic transition in the early 1970s after the Beatles disbanded. Hard as it is to imagine now, there was once a time when McCartney wondered what his future would look like without the band that made him famous. Over 50 years later, he's still going strong. His story also takes center stage in Morgan Neville's new documentary, Man on the Run, which just premiered at the Telluride Film Festival. And looking ahead, he already has a new solo album scheduled for 2026, alongside one from his old friend, Ringo Starr. On Monday night, McCartney brought the legend to life, delivering hit after hit in a nearly 3-hour show. There were a few quieter moments, but the night mostly felt like one big celebratory time capsule. Beatles classics set the tone from the start, with Help, Drive My Car, and Getting Better appearing early in the set. Despite his age, McCartney moved with impressive energy, switching between bass, guitar, and piano. He was backed by his longtime 4-piece band and the 3-man Hot City Horns. His voice isn't quite what it used to be, but it still carried him through Michelle and a touching solo performance of Blackbird, which he explained was written in tribute to the civil rights movement. Lady Madonna was a crowd pleaser, and Obla Di Obla Da got everyone on their feet. Wings favorites also made their mark: Band on the Run, Jet, Let 'Em In, Let Me Roll It, and a fiery Live and Let Die complete with pyrotechnics. Solo essentials like Maybe I'm Amazed were in the mix too, along with Come On to Me from 2018, which he introduced with a playful tease. Maybe you haven't heard it, but too bad. I'm gonna play it anyway. But the biggest cheers of the night were saved for the Beatles songs. McCartney embraced it fully, with old videos and photos of his bandmates lighting up the giant screen behind him. He paid heartfelt tribute to George Harrison and John Lennon, including a performance of Now and Then, the final Beatles song. Originally a Lennon demo from the 70s, it was completed and released in 2023 with new vocals from McCartney and Starr and a restored guitar part from Harrison.